Hey guys, it's Amy. Today is September 26th. We're going to talk about a few deaths tonight that's in the headlines. And then we're also going to kind of revisit some of the older, not older posts that I've done, but over the last few weeks. And I'm going to show you how these patterns are playing out because the same pattern that we're seeing today with Nashawn's death is the same one that we just seen with the Chrisleys Knows Best ex fiance from Savannah that would just happen like a few days ago. And this is how they script it to make history repeat because it's all based off of a calendar system that was given to us from the Roman Catholic Church. And simply understanding that A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, that there's more to language than what they taught us in slave school. So, guys, if you're new here, I'm teaching gematria. It's just the practice coding letters into numbers. And let's get started talking about the 8 Mile actor. Guys, I grew up loving this movie. Oh my gosh, I could honestly tell you every word in the very last battle because I love this movie so much. I don't even watch TV anymore hardly because I can't support any of this shit after once you figure it out and you wake up to what they're doing, you just can't bring yourself to even support these people. And that's kind of where I'm at with my life, but so we're just going to expose it again. Same pattern, same ritual, different day. So, Lotto here. So, if you've never seen 8 Mile, in the very end of the movie, they have a rap battle. Because Eminem's like just through the whole movie, it's basically a life about Eminem. And if at the end of the movie, he finally, gets his big come up and he finally is able to rap battle and he battles against Lotto. And that's one of the people he has to beat to win this battle that night. So they've killed off Lotto at the age of 46. So if you're not new here, you already know 46, it's a sacrifice. The reason that we know 46 is a sacrifice is because when you write out the word sacrifice in gematria, it equals 46. But if you actually look at your Bible, because these are biblical rituals, guys, if you look at your Bible in Genesis 46, that's when it talks about the sacrifices to God. And these are biblical rituals that we're seeing play out because these freaks use the Bible as a playbook. And you can prove it every day by knowing this knowledge, guys, okay? So let's dig into it here. We've got Nashawn Breedlove. He's dead at 46. He's famous for that rap battle. You can see rap equals 46 when you take the alphabet in reverse. It's simply using Z as 1 and A being 26. If you reduce everything down, you're going to get your other two ciphers. So like the 26th letter is going to be 6 plus 2 is 8. Okay, so you're going to do that forward and backward with your alphabet. So if you do that forward, where A is 1, B is 2, and then reduce it down, sacrifice is 46. And you see a lot of people die at the age of 46 or 46 days from their big event. And you're going to see this same pattern tonight, guys. So Lotto, he's dead at 46. They're saying he died in his sleep on Sunday, but they waited to report it today. And there's a reason for that, too. But check out Nashawn here. So he's born on February 17th. He's dead 144 days before his birthday. This is a number that we talk about all the time because Mark of the Beast is 144 and Jesuit Order is 144. And that's a big number that we're going to talk about throughout this whole video. So keep that number in the back of your mind, guys, if you're new, because we're going to talk about it a lot. He's also dead 220 days after his last birthday, and we know that Skull and Bones comes from Yale. They're known as the Brotherhood of Death or Order 322. Keep that in your head too, guys. So he's dead 220 days after he turned 43 or 46 years old. So they waited until the 26th to put in the headline, but like I said, he actually died Sunday. Well, Sunday was 46 days before the release of 8 Mile. So he's dead at age 46, 46 days before the anniversary of the release of 8 Mile, which is the movie he's known for. So we can see in Sacrifices 46, he's age 46, he's dead 46 days before that release anniversary. They waited to put him in the headlines on the 26th. And if you're looking at the screen here, Lotto's 26, Nashawn's 26. So this is his real name, and there's what his name was in the movie. And that's why he's headline news on the 26th. Now, you remember how I said Skull and Bones are known as the Brotherhood of Death, 220. It's 220 days from his birthday. He's announced dead 20 years and 322 days after that movie released. Guys, you can't make this shit up. Death is 20. So his death comes 20 years and 322 days after they released that movie. If you don't believe me, I've got the screenshot here. Look, November 8th, 2002. November 8th, 2002, headline news, September 26th, 2023. 20 years, 322 days. Skull and Bones are known as the Order 322, or the Brotherhood of Death. He died 220 days after his birthday. The Brotherhood of Death is 220 simply by taking A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3. These are mathematically impossible, guys, that this could be happening. He's dead at 46 days before this anniversary release. And if you look at his headline, okay, so the death came on Sunday, which is 46 days before that anniversary release, and he's dead at 46. The headline comes on the 26th, which is 43 days, or a span of 44 from that anniversary. That's the same pattern we just seen with Savannah. And we're going to talk about her in just a second for the Chrisley Knows Best. Because that is a number. Killing Lucifer Masonix 43, Kill is 44. Big time numbers, guys. If you don't believe me that that's the pattern that we just seen with Savannah, so check this out. 43 days or 44. Let me find Savannah's post here. Let's see. Right here, Savannah. He's dead. This was a couple of days ago. Right? He died on September 23rd. Now, I've already done a post on this, so we're just going to talk about the numbers I want to talk about today, right? Looky here. Same thing. So he's dead 43 days, or a span of 44 days from that bitch's birthday. But now get this. He's also dead 170 days from the release of Chrisley Knows Best. So that's the same thing that we were just talking about, right? The 44 days from the anniversary of 8 Mile. And then he's dead, in this same ritualistic pattern. Well, look at this. Nelson Mandela's granddaughter's in the headlines today at the age of 43. This bitch is dead 170 days from her birthday. So you literally have Savannah, or that's not Savannah. This one's Lotto. No, Chrisley Knows Best. Sorry. So Savannah's ex-fiance dies 170 days from when Chrisley Knows Best released, the anniversary. You've got Lotto, who's dead 43 days, or the span of 44 from that release. And then you have Nelson Mandela's granddaughter is dead 170 days from her birthday. See how these patterns, it's the same numbers over and over. Like, there's no denying this, guys. And we're going to go over a few of them just because I want you to see how we talk about these same numbers. Look, this is 2 different posts. So he's dead in Nashville 170 days from the anniversary of that release. 170 days from her birthday. Mandela's granddaughter's dead. She actually died 69 days from her grandfather's birthday. Well, if you write out Nelson Mandela at 69, if you write out her name at 69, just like if you write out the Mark of the Beast in Jesuit Order at 69. So she's dead 69 days from his birthday, or she's sacrificed 170 days from her own. Savannah's ex-husband or ex-boyfriend or whatever, dead in Nashville, 170 days from that release anniversary. And then, poor old Lotto here, he's a goner at the age of 46. Like, these are undeniable patterns, guys. So take a look at this 144. So if you write out the mark of the beast, you get the 177.69. Okay, I don't have it up here, but that's what it would be. If you only write out mark of the beast and take the off, that's when you get the 144. And we want to talk about that for a minute just because we've seen a lot of the 144s here the last couple of days. So this guy was in the headlines. Robert Swan. He was in the headlines on August 9th. He died on the day leaving 144 days left in the year and 73 days from his birthday. Then you had little Tay that said she died, but then she didn't die, right? Same day, 144th day of the year, or the day leaving 144 days left in the year, sorry. And it was freaking 73 days from her birthday. Same pattern with them two. Rihanna was in the headlines that same day, having a baby. Her name equals 144, and it was 170 days from her birthday. So you tell me that right there, what is the chances that you would have that many elites all having these same patterns playing out in the headlines over and over again? So now Nelson Mandela's granddaughter's dead, 170 days from her birthday at the age of 43. We just had another girl the other day in the headlines that was dead at 43. I'm going to have to look her back up before we end this post, but we still got a lot more to go over. So let's go back to that 144 for a minute. So here's our 144s, right? So she's in the headlines on the day leaving 144 days left in the year, having a baby. A lot of people just heard the news about Hunter Biden, and he was getting arrested, right? He got indicted for supposedly lying on the gun application. It was 144 days before his birthday that headline came out. His birthday is February 4th. President Biden equals 144. Jesuit orders 144. Mark of the beast is 144. So you can see why Hunter Biden supposedly had an indictment 144 days from his birthday. Like, these people are so sick, guys. And when you learn these patterns, you're going to be able to see them throughout time. And you can go to my blog, guys. It's cracktheircode.org. And all of these are decoded on my blog. If I don't have a video up on them, they're in the blog. So July 13th, we got this headline for C.R. Roberts. He was a professional icon. Okay, so he's dead at the age of 87. We see this a lot too. Just their name equals the day they die or the age they died at. So he dies at age 87. He's got the 46 number. But check this out. There it is. He died 144 days from his draft anniversary. Let's go to the next one. So September 24th, we got this Super Bowl champion. He's dead at the age of 76, which we know is a big black people number. He's dead 144 days from this upcoming Super Bowl. And what did they put in the headlines about him? Let me find the headline of it. Crap, did I not take a picture of the headline? I must not have. So he's headline news coming into this football season and dead 144 days from the Super Bowl. Michael McGrath, which he's a Tony Award-winning actor, right? He was in the headlines on the 14th. This is what he's known for. And look how many days from That premiere it was. So it premiered on March 29th. He died 170 days from that anniversary. He died on the 14th. And then it opened on March 29th, or no, April 24th. So it opened on March 24th, and he died 144 days from that anniversary. So we're seeing the same pattern with him, 144, 170. Same numbers we're talking about in all these rituals. All right, so we got Alan Williams. He resigns because the FBI raided his place. I think that was the FBI raid one. Yeah, the FBI raid. He becomes headlines on September 20th, right? He resigns 144 days before the Super Bowl. Then you got this headline, Mike Williams, he was reported dead, and then he was reported dead again because he wasn't dead. So like they said he was dead, and they were like, nope, just kidding. Oh, now he's dead. So they did this, on and off for a few days, getting everybody all freaked out, and they finally reported him dead on the kill date. Look at here. So he dies 144 days from his draft anniversary. On August 9th, the day leaving 144 days left in the year, same day we seen Rihanna in the headlines, right? Having that baby because her name equals 144. They give you the headline that this man is accused of killing Biden or going to kill him, right? And President Biden's 144, so we knew that Biden was going to be in the headlines that day. Just like Hunter Biden got his indictment 144 days before his birthday, February 4th. February 4th. So he got indicted 144 days from his birthday. Back in July, the guy from reality TV, which is why you don't want to go on reality TV, Gold Rush guy, Dakota. Can you guess how many days from, there's that 220 again, like we just seen with Lotto. But 144 days from the anniversary release. He died on July 12th. The anniversary release is the December 3rd for that show. 144 days. In July, you had this girl right here. She ended up dying. They just won their first state title. So New Mexico got their first state title. She was a big player in it, right? This girl. She dies 144 days from her coach's anniversary after she gave him the first win that he'd ever had against Utah Valley. So it's 143 days or a span of 144. And they beat Utah Valley. And they got their first win. The Chris Lee knows best one. We already talked about that one. Like, this is the same pattern. Like, this guy dies 43 days or a span of 44 from Savannah's birthday. And then now you've got, where'd Lotto go? Right here. And then you got Lotto in the headlines today. Dying, where'd it go? I know I'm killing y'all's eyes. Right here. The headlines of his death is 43 days or 44 days from the release anniversary. You see how we're talking about these same patterns over and over? So people that think that these numbers don't mean anything and you can make anything equal anything, you can't make these patterns work. This is some ritualistic, orchestrated bullshit, and it's not a theory, it's a straight up conspiracy. These people are organizing sacrifices to gods just like they did Lotto today at the age of 46. When Genesis 46 talks about sacrifices to God. And then he's dead 46 days before the anniversary of what he got famous for, being Lotto. Guys, there's no way to deny that these patterns don't exist, that this language don't exist, and that there is not a group of people out there that is doing this shit to us. And what do? We sit in front of a damn TV, buying their T-shirts, buying the tickets to their concerts, going and seeing the football games. And then we turn around and watch them. They just report them in the news like they just suddenly die, Oh, bless his heart. This guy's resigning. FBI raided his house. No. He was put in the headlines for a bullshit ritual to make people think he got raided because they're all working together up there. And that's why he got raided 144 days before the Super Bowl. Like, you can't deny these patterns. Then you got this dude right here dying 144 days from the Super Bowl. Guys, what's the chances that it would always land on these same numbers every freaking time? Every time. There's no denying it. So if y'all really think Hunter Biden is going to go to jail, and if you really think that that gun indictment was true, you are one of the people that needs to wake up. Because this is all scripted bullshit. The news is just like going to the movies. Ain't none of that shit true. It's just there for your entertainment. The NFL is there for your entertainment. Why do you think these guys get paid gazillions of dollars to throw a football around? Because they're paid to keep quiet, and then they're sacrificed later. So everybody that goes to football games, turns it on, or anything, I hate to say it, but you're participating in the bullshit. Because they only thrive if we support them. If we turn off the TVs and we don't watch it no more, nobody goes to the game, nobody goes to the election and votes for the bullshit that we know it don't count. If nobody votes, nobody turns on the TV, nobody goes to any ball games, they have no power. But you'll have so many people out there telling people that this is conspiracy, they won't even take the time to look at it to see if it's true. As to why Rihanna's in the headlines having a baby on the day leaving 144 days left in the year. Just like they're telling you that they're arresting somebody that was gonna pew pew up Biden on that same day of the year. You got Savannah's fiance dying 43 days or 44 days from her birthday. You got Lotto headline news 43 days or 44 days from that anniversary. It's just every day it's the same patterns over and over and over again. And this guy was sacrificed. He didn't die in his sleep like they're telling you. Guys, take the time to learn this knowledge. I promise you you'll be able to see through those headlines so easy to know that is absolutely nothing that you need to pay attention to because it's just more nonsense. It's more nonsense. But guys, I love y'all and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good evening.